Reach Beyond Adventure is an adventure activity company based in the Northern Lake District near Ullswater. We do a range of activities from climbing, canoeing, abseiling, gill scrambling and bushcraft survival activities as well. So today we have a group of 8 children, a mixture of ages who've just come along to experience some of the outdoor activities. They range from children who've done this before to complete beginners. And our aim is for them to have a chance to go out and try these activities and really get out there in the outdoors. For the children who haven't done this before, for them it's a real eye-opener. The responses we get from them are fantastic, real wow factor. The sort of comments we get is, this is the best thing I've done all summer, this is the best experience I've had, I've never tried this before, it's just fantastic. So they're always positive responses and always just an eye-opener for children who are new to the area. Adult groups generally like to do something a bit more adventurous, so they might go for perhaps some climbing, some ridge scrambling, just possibly some canoeing or even the sea kayaking where they can go and push themselves a little bit more, just that little bit more of an adventure. I come from Cornwall originally, as you can imagine it's a perfect outdoor background as well, with all the water and the cliffs, and that gave me that real fascination for the outdoor lifestyle. And from there I've continued following my route north, mostly following the mountain area, so spending time in Snowdonia and then finishing here in the Lake District, where it's perfect. We've got everything that you could want for outdoor adventure, the lakes and the mountains. It's got everything you'd want from an adventure playground. In fact, compared to most of the places in the UK, for me this is it, this is where I want to be. So much diversity, and I've travelled all over. I've been to places in Europe, and the Lake District equals, if not at times betters, those places. There are some activities which lend themselves better across all the year, and canoeing is a good example of that, because you can be out in almost any weather conditions and it's still perfect for that. So we're going to go canoeing, and some of the things that we need before we go canoeing, first of all, safety is the most important thing, right? So we need a buoyancy aid to keep you afloat if you do go swimming and saying hello to the fish, and we also need a paddle. We need the right sized kit for you so that you've got something that does fit. Ideally, the paddle needs to be somewhere between chest height and nose height. Yeah, if they're really up here, then it might be a bit tricky, but it's still possible. But if they're down here, that's a problem, they're too small. Canoeing, going in the open canoes is perfect, whether you're experienced or you're a novice. And after a few minutes of tuition, a bit of coaching, then you're skilled up and ready to go and explore. Holding on to the paddle then, one hand on the top, make an L shape, yeah? Hook that over the top of your thumb, and then your fingers go over the top and rest on top. Now, a lot of people find this different, and so they tend to want to hold the paddle like that. It's not very good. You'll get tired very quickly. So the best way to do it is to be really super efficient, super fast with your paddling. Put your hand on top, yeah? The other hand goes down here. This is going to do all the power work, and this is going to be like a lever. So you see what I'm doing with my hands here? My hand's staying fixed, and I'm using my top arm to power through. Groups, let's get these floating. They're very stable, they're perfect for going out and exploring on the lake. You can go with no experience at all and you'll be on the water in minutes, paddling and journeying. Well, when people come to the Lake District, they want to do a little bit more than just walking and exploring the touristy areas. They want to get out there in the outdoors and experience something a little bit different. And the sort of services that people get from organisations like ourselves brings more and more people to the area each year. And that's really putting us on the map, the Lake District on the map, for an adventure destination.